right, today we're watching openings 1 through 9 of Attack on Titan. We have started the show, but I figured just like with Overlord, why don't we watch all the openings and see how these songs are, except this time we actually are gonna rank them on a tier list as well as in order 1 through 9. So I'm looking forward to listening to all these songs. I've heard incredible things. Without further ado, let's hop right in. Classic. And I obviously heard this one because we are a few episodes deep into the reactions. And I had heard this song as well prior to watching the show. I mean, it's very famous. I'm sure I've heard a few of these. This is the part where we turn our brains off and we don't think about the spoilers. So sick. Unfortunately, though, they're all bums. I'm like, what, 6, 7 episodes into the show? Ain't not one of them good enough to fight these Titans yet. Woo! It's like, even from the opening, you could tell the vibe of the show was gonna be different. Animation, too. They are lying to me here, though. It looks a lot more successful than it was in the show. Banger, man. Look at that. Is that what's gonna happen eventually? Just how many of them have to fight and come out to win? What a good opening. Like I said, I am a few episodes deep into the first season of the reactions. Check them out if that's what you're interested in. But essentially, I had heard this song beforehand. Not the whole thing, just that opening bit. As somebody's soundboard in the background. I mean, very famous show. I mean, one of the biggest shows in general. And it was one of the first anime, aside from like the big three, you know, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, aside from Dragon Ball, to really make such a massive impact overseas culturally. But banger song. I mean, completely unique in comparison to other anime OPs that I've heard. Recently, we've heard in the last 5 years or so, we've heard a lot more variety in anime openings, at least in the early 2010s. When did this come out? 2013 or something like that? Packed to like the 1990s. When you go back and listen to those, they all have a very similar sound to them. But I love how different this felt. Either way, incredible opening. Let's get into the next. Here we go. Bro, these songs give me so much Tanya the Evil vibes. Okay. No, seriously, the whole mood of this one's different. Probably the show just matures so much, you know? It's beautiful, too. Whoa, that girl looked like, God, what was her name from Chainsaw Man? Well, we get serious here. Wow. Can we finally see some people actually pop off, maybe? Moving forward. I don't know what episodes this opening covers. This had to be revolutionary for the time. There's no way. Drop early comments. Is it gonna go 9 for 9? Is every single one a banger? And I just ignore all the imagery. I'm getting really good at turning my brain off watching some of these. Just kind of focusing on the song, really. Wow. It was definitely different. I think I still like opening one more. The direction was different for sure. I am curious. Can you guys let me know about the bands that did all the songs? Because it was a similar thing with Overlord, where people were telling me the same band took all the OPs and then the same band did all the endings. So then it kind of felt very uniform. And I don't know if that's the case for Attack on Titan, but at least so far, I will say they feel very similar to each other, and it kind of carries the actual feeling and mood of the show. The last one was a lot of what anime openings kind of were as far as what they showed, and that's the fighting, the zooming and stuff. And we definitely had that in this one, but it seemed a lot more figurative and trying to get me to think. which I'm not gonna do. But either way though, the song, as far as the song goes, that was good. Definitely still, I had to sit on it a little bit. For right now though, the first opening will be #1 for sure. Opening 3. Yeah, dude, they're all so consistent. Have I heard this? This one sounds familiar. Oh, new drip? I don't know. I like seeing our squad though progress, and you know what's funny is I saw this too with Overlord, but the visual increase in quality from opening to opening, just everything looks so clean, so much cleaner as the technology progressed. Whoa. Of course they say it's ugly. Will the Titans ever not be ugly? Oh, I have heard this. Okay. See, that's why I felt so familiar. Nah, ain't no happiness. Don't show me that. Ain't no happiness in this universe. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I've been looking away from it as much as I can. Yeah, no, this is for sure. Whoa, everything's beating hard. Are they trying to compare the Titans to just, you know, all the natural behemoths of our world, maybe? All the other Titans that have existed in history, perhaps. But that song, ooh, okay. As soon as it opens, you know exactly what song it is, whether you've watched Attack on Titan or not. With that one, it kind of takes a little bit of time before you recognize it. Because I don't know the song, but that saying is so synonymous with Attack on Titan that it was kind of obvious as soon as it popped up. I feel like as this goes on further and further, I'm gonna try my best to avert my eyes left and right, to the bottom, to the top. I'll look at some things. Anyways, Attack on Titan is so convoluted, bro. I don't know. I feel like even if I did pay hella attention, I might piece it together when the moment happens. But until then, it's just gonna look like a whole bunch of moving parts. But either way, sorry. Next opening. Quick disclaimer by editing me here in the future. This song specifically, Red Swan, got claimed immediately and blocked, so I couldn't even upload the video if I wanted to. I had to make it really quiet and cut out a bunch of it. Sorry about that. Here we go. Oh no, see, this one's completely different. The other three felt uniform. Little flashback to the past. I like that. I wonder how much time passes from where I'm at in season 1 all the way to the end of season 7 times 2 part 6 episode 4. I've just heard that it got convoluted. Maybe a lot of revisiting the past in this one. I feel like I can watch this one kind of safely. Yeah, no, this song is wholly different. Maybe the vibe just completely switches going into season 3 is what this one covers, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's beautiful though. Oh my god. The art in this one. Wait. Oh, I love breaks in songs. It's like moving. Almost as if he's trying to reconnect with himself again, maybe. Try to catch back up to what he lost. Because we all know, I mean, it might not be as dramatic, but as you get older, obviously you lose bits and pieces of yourself. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I don't know. Damn, that was short. Is that the shortest intro? It was a beautiful song. It was a lot more emotional and trying to tie together what they went through in the past to where they are now, I guess. It'd be funny if whatever episode this covers, or episodes, I guess, you go from this sad, slow, sappy kind of, but hopeful at the same time, emotionally charged song into just battle, you know? But I don't know where that ranks. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have a really hard time truly ranking all of these by the time I get to the end of the video. Yo, okay, right back. Is that a nuke? It started like here and then this is bringing me, that was interesting. So it was like such a stark departure from what the openings were, that last one to this one. It feels like we're right back to sadness and depression and battle. Oh, screw you. Hold on, I kind of like this one. My fault. I don't know what tiers these are all gonna go into, but I don't foresee any of these ending up in like a lower one. This band sounds familiar to the other ones. It could be the same. I could be wrong though. Jesus, the model on that one looked terrible. He has some thick thighs. Only legs. The cadence of this one kind of reminds me of Shinzo wo Sasageyo. I might have just butchered that. Is that the basement? That looks like the basement. You know what? I told myself I wouldn't pay attention. I gotta stop paying attention. Yeah, that one kind of brought us right back, like I was saying during the actual opening, but it was like very military hype, big moments, high energy, high impact, and then trumpets blaring in your ears, and then just, I don't know, Sam Smith started playing in my ears, and we were suddenly reminiscing and thinking about who we used to be and who we're going to be and what we are now. We're right back into the fold, into the thick of it. And this is still season 3, I want to say. That's what Google's telling me here. Maybe what happens is like half of season 3 is us going back and tackling the past and then having to confront what's in front of us and going forward into the future. And maybe that's why the vibe was so different. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting getting to these later seasons, seeing why they went with whatever creative decision and choices they made. I don't know where the song would rank so far. This is going to be hard, bro. Is this where the final season's part 7 times 2 the square root of 64? Whoa. Again, the vibe is completely different. I like this. I like this kind of switchback. Splatoon going on my screen right now. And I think this one's called My War. Okay, not bad so far. I'm gonna take this one as figurative. A figurative war. Because like this doesn't look like Attack on Titan. I'm gonna keep it that way just in case this is Attack on Titan. Wow, just completely different. We haven't even seen our characters once yet. Imagine this is how I find out every single character dies. Bro, the final season of Attack on Titan resets the cast. Mikasa, Eren, Army, everyone gone. Oh, this is where Mappa took over. Okay. Not bad. I think so far though, this probably is my least favorite. Not to say it's bad, but I'm interested. Ooh, I like the ending though. I'm interested to see where that ranks for other people, because for me personally, it kind of felt like it lacked oomph for something, you know? I just listened to it again, so I've been trying to like kind of just straight. So I'm like watching them, and then after that, I'm just putting my head down and just listening to them more clearly without trying to think about what's happening. And it kind of jumped up for me. Ah, I don't know. Okay, sorry. We gotta get to the next one. Oh, here we go. Oh, these are people? They look so much older. That's not a good sign. Oh, this is heavy. I wonder how that felt. For y'all that watched the show weekly when it was dropping, how did that feel, hearing that it's the final season, and then it's another final season, and then another final season, and then another final season? Whoa. Okay. I like this one. Oh, I've heard this part. Yo, no lie, I just watched like a Power World edit with this song. I don't know why this one's so hyped to me. I'm super interested to see y'all's personal rankings. Actually, yeah, Put y'all's personal rankings in the comments. Order them. I'm gonna do a tier list, but you guys order them from 1 to 9. I really am interested to see where this ranks for you guys. Because for me, this is my favorite so far. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a banger song. I don't know, it goes from like so calm, not calm. Calm is not the right word to use there. I don't know, just a lot more laid back than where it ends up being, that the impact feels so hard hitting. It could just be because I've seen so many edits to this song. It might be. Y'all might be being like, what the hell is he talking about? Pal World edits. But I swear I just saw someone fighting this one pal called Panthalus, and it was like water, and they played this song. It just looks so fire. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's my favorite, because it'd be like that. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but I'll listen to like Elden Ring, or I'll look at an Elden Ring edit, my favorite game. And I'll look at an Elden Ring edit and it'll have a song, and the song just becomes that much more interesting to me because of what I associated the song with in the video. Does that make sense? That could just be it. But so far, I mean, I'm gonna just, spoiler alert, it's my favorite song. Is that English?
Where have you been?
Okay. It was just like, I know there's been some sprinkled in the other ones, but it just opening cold open to that was Jesus. By the way, I messed up and I listened to the last one before this one. So just to be clear, if my commentary sounds weird, because I rearranged them so it's properly in order for the video. But if it sounds weird when I talk about it, it's because of that. I was so confused. I couldn't find this one. Oh, this is fire, bro. Oh. Whoa, we got the edit text, the CapCut text. Now listen, I'm not biased because it's my primary language, but I like this one a lot. I still don't think I like it more than the rumbling, but never. Bro, it's crazy because if you know nothing about Attack on Titan like I did before starting the show, you would never know what any of this is and why people hold it in such high regard. But watching and listening to the intros, getting up to the episode that I'm at in season 1, you really do get the sense that this is like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of show. Damn, yo, somebody put me onto this artist. Wow, what an intro. Okay, that just messed up my rankings entirely, and I'm not just saying because I spent the last 8 minutes trying to figure out what opening was number 7 or 8 and 9, and I don't even know, bro. I actually wasted so much time on my recording trying to figure out where it goes. That was an incredible song, by the way. Not to try to diminish my thoughts on it. It ranks really highly, just spoiler alert. Here we go. It took me a little bit to find this one, I'm not gonna lie. The other ones were easy to find. I could not find this one. Whoa. Just the whole experience of this one is different. I take it back. This looks like not a remake or a repurposing, but it just has a very familiar vibe to the first one. Okay. The arrow that was heard around the world. It's kind of like, I'm assuming because these last few endings were at the very end of the show, that this is, how did we get here? Everything that, yes, like all the memories, I guess. And now we're in, what's the tree in Norse mythology? We're about to see Ratatotsker, the big old squirrel. Wow, and now we're in the Beerus versus Goku forest. Because some of these characters I recognize, some of them I don't. So it's very much kind of, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's like where we are and where we end up. This imagery is nuts. I'm not gonna take any of that literally. If that is literal, I mean, what the hell is going on in this season of Attack on Titan? I'm gonna just take it as figurative, I guess. As if like just the overall enemy of humanity is the Titans. Maybe we have to come together to beat them. I don't know. But song-wise, I don't mind that one, but definitely not as good as the other ones. And I think maybe also I'm looking at it that way because the last one is my favorite and it hits so hard for me that moving on to another one that isn't that great for me personally kind of messes with me. All right, real quick. So basically, I'm just rating this on how I felt about the song, how I liked the song, what the song made me feel, things along those lines. It is all a matter of personal opinion. I would appreciate you letting me know what you think about my list, as well as putting your own list in the comment section down below. Like I said during one of the opening reactions, I will be putting them into a tier list, but they will be in order within the tier list 1 through 9. So that's kind of how I'm going off it. I did give it a day though. It's been a day. I gave it a day to sit on it because I wanted to give myself the time to listen to them again and not have any bias of the excitement of either listening to the end or the last one or being tired by the last one. One of those two things. With all that being said though, the rumbling goes at number 1. I'm gonna be honest. I was saying it during the actual reaction to it. Maybe it's because I'm biased because I saw an edit and it just connected with me on a different level. But when that song hits, it hits like no other. And you know what? We'll just get the other two out of the way. I got Under the Tree and then the first opening. That's my S tier. That's my only S tier. Now, well, before you start typing, chill, chill, chill. Chill. I get it. This might be blasphemous. Let me preface by saying I don't think any of these are bad. I don't think any of these are going to go into the C or the D tier for me personally. It might seem a little biased, okay? I understand how that looks up there, but that is my personal opinion. They just hit the most for me. You could see it in my face when I listen to them. The first one, it might be a combination of nostalgia. The song is good, but I don't know. Something about it and having heard it for so many years, regardless of whether I had watched the show or not up until recently, I don't know, I guess I connect with it a little more. With the other two being, they're just banger songs. Just straight up banger songs. And I get it, all of these are, but it'd be like that. Also, the list I'm using has Under the Tree listed as an ending. I don't know what that's about. Every opening 1 through 9 thing has it as an opening, but here it's an ending. It was hard to find. So is it an ending? Did I mess up and listen to an ending instead of an opening? You guys can let me know, because I don't know. But as far as what I actually listen to, that's my tier, my S tier. Kicking off my A tier, I have Red Swan. I don't know how that's gonna go with y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but me personally, I feel like I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't know, I just liked it. It was really calming and serene, and I don't think I would have put it at the top of the A tier until it really starts to develop and build in the song. And I just like it a lot. I don't know. I like the vibe. It was pretty. It was nice. Bite me. Now, this is where it gets a little murky for me. I don't know. All the ones that I'm about to list right now are very close to each other. Personally, I only have... I don't know. Okay, I'll probably do Shinzo wo Sasage yo. Now, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume that's a lot lower than it is on other people's lists. It doesn't hit for me as much as I guess the top 3. It's still my 5th favorite. That sounds bad, but you gotta understand it's in the A tier. Realistically, the top ones are probably S plus, and this is still S. That's how I see it, right? I don't think it's bad by any means. It just didn't connect with me as much, I guess. That might sound blasphemous, bro. I don't know, but that's how I feel about it. Then, oh, okay. I don't know if I want to do this or this. I'm gonna have to listen to him again. It's been a day and I still can't make up my mind. That's crazy. I'm gonna keep it like this. I think overall, because I don't think I would listen to My War as a song on a playlist, whereas I would listen to this one. Not as much as these ones, of course, but I guess, I don't know, the uniqueness of the opening itself coupled with the song and how different it felt when I was listening to it puts it above it. So that'll be that. I'm gonna do opening 9. I didn't like it as much. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. The song isn't bad, especially on second listen. It wasn't nearly as bad as I made it out to be the first time in my head, but it's also not as good as the other ones in my opinion. And that brings me to opening 2 in the B tier. I might get crucified for that. I don't know. To be fair, I'm not even past the first opening because I'm only what, like 6, maybe 7 episodes into the show. So it's not like I've actually heard this in context yet, and maybe it'll move up. So I don't really know the climate of how y'all feel about opening 2, but it just felt the most generic to me. That I feel like I'm gonna get my tongue chopped off by the fan base, but that's how I feel about it, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one thing I'm never gonna do. And this is my list. This is my list. Screenshot it, pack it, ship it, throw it in a USPS, and send it out to the world. I am super curious to see what y'all's lists are, trying to average out and gauge where y'all feel about these openings. I mean, Attack on Titan is a great show. It has some incredible openings. It might have some incredible endings as well. And I'm enjoying it a ton. And if I can base my enjoyment of the show in the future reactions using some of these openings past opening 1, then we're in for a great time. And that's just exciting, I guess. I love these 2 songs. I might dead serious add this one to my playlist. That's how much I love it. But that's my list. I hope y'all enjoyed watching so far. In the meantime, though, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I do reactions, not just to Attack on Titan, but to a bunch of other shows. And I have a Patreon where you guys can kind of influence and decide on some of those shows as well. So if you're interested, check that out. If not, I do appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.